Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your online GK classes. I hope everyone is enjoying the rain these days. Okay, um, let's start with the seventh lesson. In the previous session, we have covered chapters 5 and 6, and today we are going to um, complete two lessons, that is, lesson 7 and 8. The first lesson, that is, seventh one, is uh, about some countries of the world. You are getting introduced. Okay, you may be knowing the names of these countries, and few facts about some countries of the world is what we are going to discuss in chapter 7. And in chapter 8, some famous sites in the world. Okay, so let's start with the largest country in the world, that is Russia. Okay, it has an area of 17.1 million square kilometer, and its population is about 146 million. According to its size, if we compare it with our country, its population is much less. And Russia has the capital of Moscow. The currency of the country Russia is ruble. Okay, and Russian is the most commonly spoken language in that country. Now we're moving to the next country, that is Canada. Is the second largest country of the world with an area of about 9.9 million square kilometers. You know, if you compare Russia and Canada, Canada has just a little bit more than half of the total area. It has a population of about 34.2 million, much less than our country's population. Its capital is Ottawa, and Canada has Canadian dollar as its currency. Okay, many countries are having dollar as currency, but the values of the dollars differ. Okay, Canadian dollar, US dollar, then many other countries are having dollar as currency, but the value varies. Okay, English and French are the most commonly spoken language in Canada. Then we can move to China, that is the third largest country in the world, and it is one of our neighboring countries. Okay, we share border with China, and you know, China is the most populous country in the world, the country with largest number of people residing in it, about 1.5 million people. Its capital is Beijing. Renminbi is the currency of China, and the most commonly spoken language in China is Mandarin. Okay, then United States, US, is the fourth largest country in the world with an area of about 9.3 million square kilometers. It has a population of about 310 million. Its capital, as we all know, it's Washington DC. The United States dollar is the currency of US. That means US dollar. Okay. English is the most widely spoken language of the country. Then Australia. It's called island continent. It has an area of about 7.7 million square kilometers. It has a population of about 25.2 million. The capital of Australia is Canberra. The Australian dollar is the currency of Australia. Now itself we have seen about the the currencies of three countries as dollars: Canada, Australia, and US. Okay, even though dollar is the currency in all these three countries, the value of a dollar of each of the countries is different. Okay, in Australia also English is the most widely spoken language. Then let's move to the next country, that is France. It has an area of about 640,679 square kilometers. It has a population of about 6.3 million. Its capital is Paris. Euro is the currency of France, and French is the most widely spoken language of the country. Then we have Germany. It's again another European country. It has an area of about 357,114 square kilometers. It has a population of over 82 million. Its capital is Berlin. Again, like France, Euro is the currency of Germany too. German is the widely spoken language. Then the next country that we are going to talk about is United Kingdom, UK. Has an area of about 244,820 square kilometer. It has a population of over 62 million. The UK consists of four constituent countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Its capital is London. The pound sterling is the currency of UK. Pound sterling is the currency of United Kingdom. And yeah, as we all know, English is the most commonly spoken language in that country. Then we have Japan as the last one to discuss about in the chapter. Japan is an island country. Earlier we had seen Australia was an island continent. Okay, Japan is an island country. It has a population of about 127 million. Its capital is Tokyo. The Japanese yen is the currency of Japan, and Japanese is the widely spoken language. Now, after discussing about these countries, now we are given with a little bit of work to be done, that is who resides in the given residences at present. That is the part to be done as a fill in the blanks. Okay, few places names or of residences names are given, and we have to find out, or we have to write who is the present resident of that place. Okay, White House, United States. You know, White House is the official residence of the President of United States, and the present President Donald Trump is the resident. Okay, he is the one who resides in White House presently. So you have to write the answer as Donald Trump, the present resident of White House, United States. Then next one is Grand Kremlin Palace, Russia. It is the official residence of the President of Russia. I hope everyone knows the present President of Russia, isn't it? Yeah, it is Vladimir Putin. He is the one who resides in Grand Kremlin Palace now. Okay, then Elysee Palace, that is in France, that is the official residence of the president of French president. Okay, now presently Emmanuel Macron is the president of France, and he resides in Elysee Palace. Then we have United Kingdom, that is 10 Downing Street. Okay, it is the official residence of Prime Minister of UK. Okay, Boris Johnson is the present Prime Minister, and he resides in 10 Downing Street. Then Bellevue Palace, it's in Germany, and it is the official residence of the President of Germany. Okay, can anyone say the name of the present President of Germany? It is Frank-Walter Steinmeier. Frank-Walter Steinmeier is the present President of Germany, and he resides in Bellevue Palace. And at the last we have the Lodge, that is the official residence of the Prime Minister of Australia, PM of Australia. Okay, Scott Morrison is the present Prime Minister of Australia, and he is the one who resides in the Lodge, Australia. Okay, and with these we have come to an end of chapter 7. Now let's move to chapter 8, which tells us about some famous sites in the world. Okay, there are many or innumerable wonderful places to visit in the world, and here in this lesson you are introduced with few very famous or very often visited places in the world. Okay, and most of these are either considered architectural wonders, okay, or some are biggest in the world, like that. Okay, and all these places are worth visiting, and let us learn few facts about these wonderful places. First one, which is given, and you have to do this as a fill in the blanks work. Okay, some famous sites in the world are given. Write the names of the countries where they are located, and the names of the countries are also given at the top, and from there you have to choose the right answer and to fill the blank. Let's see the first one, that is Colosseum. It is it's an amphitheater of Rome. You know, Rome is in Italy. It was built during the year 70 to 80 AD. It is an ancient monument, and you might have heard of gladiatorial fights. Okay, this gladiatorial fights were conducted in this Colosseum, and it could accommodate almost that time, okay, 50 to 70 to 80 AD. It could accommodate 50 to 80,000 people over there. Okay, and you know, the country meant the name of the country that you have to fill over there is Italy. It is in Rome. Colosseum is in Rome. It's an ancient monument, and it is in the country Italy. Okay, then let's move to the next one, that is Pyramid of Giza. You might have heard of pyramids. Okay, in Giza there are 3 pyramids, okay, of which the Great Pyramid is the oldest and largest. Okay, there are 3 pyramids in Giza, and the Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest and largest one. It is in the country Egypt. You know the what do you say, the history of pyramids or what they are made for. You might have studied, right? Okay, then let's move to the next, that is Eiffel Tower. Okay, this Eiffel Tower, which is regarded as one of the most visited monument in the world, was constructed in the year 1889. Okay, or rather construction is over and it is given for the public. It is in the year 1889. It is, this tower's name has come from the engineer and the engineer who constructed it. Okay, Gustav Eiffel was the name of the engineer, and this tower is named after him as Eiffel Tower. And it remained the tallest building in the world for around 40 years, from 1889 to 1924. Okay, so it was the tallest in the world. Then let's move to the next one, that is okay, this comes, as I have already told you, it is in the country of France. Okay, Colosseum in Italy, Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, and Eiffel Tower in France. Then the next one is Machu Picchu. It comes in the Andes Mountains. It is a 15th century monument. Okay, it's known for its dry stone walls. Okay, and it is it is situated in the country of Peru. Okay, it is in the country of Peru. Machu Picchu comes in Peru. Then if we move to the next one, that is fifth one, Jungfrau George. That comes in the again in the Andes. It's in the country of Switzerland. It is called a saddle. Saddle geographically, it comes between two peaks. Okay, the features of a saddle, if you refer, or you may learn in later classes. Okay, then the next one is okay, it comes in Jungfrau George comes in Switzerland. Okay, then let's move to the next one, Moai of Easter Island. Moai, the word Moai means statue. Okay, these statues are monolithic human shapes, human figures carved by Rapa Nui people. Okay, this carving, this making of the statues had happened in between the years 2050 to 1500 AD. That means 13th century to 15th century AD. Okay, monolithic human figures. Monolithic means single rock. Okay, carved in single rocks. Okay, it comes in the country Chile. Okay, Moai of Easter Islands. They are statues, stone statues made in single stones. Okay, the country's name have already written, that is Chile. Okay, then Neuschwanstein Castle, that comes in the country Germany. It is a Romanesque revival palace. Romanesque revival means it's a style of making, construction. Okay, style of construction. It's a Romanesque revival palace. King Ludwig II constructed it. I mean, under his rule only it was constructed. Of this King Ludwig II was a king of Bavaria, and this is constructed in honor of a very great composer of that time, Richard Wagner. Okay, Richard Wagner was a very famous composer and theatrical important person. Okay, and in his honor only this building has been constructed. Okay, that's it. That comes in present Germany. Then the next one is Church of the Nativity. Christians believe this place as the birthplace of Jesus Christ. It's in Bethlehem, in the country of Israel. Okay, it is commissioned by, constructed and given to the public by the Constantine the Great. Okay, it comes in the country of Israel. Okay, then Golden Gate Bridge, that comes in the country of United States. It is a suspension bridge. Internationally, this place or this bridge stands as a very recognized symbol of San Francisco. Okay, so it is a very often visited, frequently visited place by people of that country, or maybe tourists from other countries also come to visit this suspension bridge. Then the next one that we can move to is Sydney Opera House. Sydney Opera House is it's a multi-venue performing arts center. Okay, it's not a single theater or anything. Performing arts are continuously being performed in this Sydney Opera House. It comes in the country of Australia, and this is located in Sydney Harbour. One of the most wonderful or famous buildings of 20th century, Sydney Opera House, which is in Australia. Okay, then the next one is Angkor Wat. That is it's a temple complex. Earlier it was a Hindu temple which was dedicated to Lord Vishnu, and later on this is transformed slowly into a Buddhist temple. Now it is a Buddhist temple, or rather it is now called, it's even often called as a Hindu Buddhist temple. It's the biggest temple complex in the world in terms of area. Okay, then that comes in the country of Cambodia. Okay, and the last one that you have to discuss about is the Christ the Redeemer statue. It's a statue in Rio de Janeiro, that is in Brazil. It's 30 meters tall and 28 meters wide. It comes in the country of Brazil. Okay, so with this we have finished chapters 7 and 8. We can wind up today's session with this. Okay, while watching the video itself you might have done the work, I hope. If not, complete the work, and okay, see you in the next class. Bye.